Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.
What's up, people? A lot to go over today. The Grift Report starts right now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to the Grift Report, live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, the Grift God.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep to the chat. Hotep to the Hotepistanis.
Hotep.
Shout out to DJ Protocol in the house. Goldstein, Justine, Ellison. What up, y'all? Dre Brown said, YouTube unsubscribed me. We were looking at my stats last Friday, and everybody noticed my followers are going missing, and I gave YouTube the benefit of the doubt and said it was a me problem. Maybe it is a YouTube problem. Why would they unsubscribe you? Why would they do that? Am I that dangerous? I can't be that dangerous. Am I that dangerous? We only get like between 200 and 300 listeners on this channel. But, and then like maybe 2,000 views total. So I don't know. Shout out to Spotless, Nerd Nash, Sauce to Profit, Fresh Mike in the house. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Before we get into what we got to get into, don't forget to go to superdap.ai and get on the whitelist. Opportunity to win $10,000 in Bitcoin. But that is where we are going to be taking our people to. You're going to have exclusive access to me. I'll be doing all my chatting in the SuperDAP group. And basically what happens is you can invest in the group. Well, actually, you have to invest in the group in order to be a part of it. So this is a interesting way to say put your money where your chat is. And I'm very excited about that project. I can't wait, because not only do I earn based upon however many people join the group, we all earn based upon however many people join the group. So everybody's incentivized to encourage other people to join and invest. So ordinarily I don't recruit, but for Hotepistan, monetary purposes, we will be recruiting for Hotepistan in the cryptoverse to increase everyone's holdings. So go to SuperDAP, and it's 2Ps.ai. And then once you're done with that, it only takes a few moments. Once you're done with that, I want you to go to the description box below and join our Telegram group. I'm dropping gems in there. Meme coin plays. I got a meme coin. I got a couple of meme coins you should pay attention to. So we're going to drop some plays for you today. This is not financial advice. Do not try this at home. Bet at your own risk. So with that being said, let's dive right into the grifters and what the grifters are saying. I want to start off with an interview between Piers Morgan and Peanut Butter and Jelly, a.k.a. Patrick Bet-David. I call him Peanut Butter and Jelly because his name is PBJ, PBD, some shit like that. Hold on, let's put this up on your screen. All right, beautiful. And let's roll the tape.
Supposed to be a grandmaster. Your number one move should be protect your border, not Ukraine. If you're saying let's worry about Ukraine, maybe it's number 9 on the list. It ain't number 1 above the border. That is the most ludicrous argument I would ever make.
Well, let me ask you this.
We have to take care of America
let me ask you this.
Then we take care of everybody else.
Why should America be supporting Israel then? That's thousands of miles away.
How much money are we giving to Israel?
Billions.
How much money are we giving Israel? I'm curious. Go ahead. I'm curious. Go ahead. Are we sending troops over there? Are we sending missiles over there?
No,
but how much money are we giving to
America
Israel? I know the dome we've given it since 1945. I think $10 billion we've given to them. $3 billion is towards the dome.
Yeah.
How much money are we giving them?
Hundreds of billions, technically. Hundreds of billions.
Billions of dollars.
Not comparable to what we've given to Ukraine in 12 months.
Well, in 12 months, Ukraine has gotten a massive amount of money, but they have not caught up to the amount of money we've given to Israel.
24 months? No way. Not even close.
Isn't the principle the same? You're doing it to help them defend themselves.
No, it's not. The part with Israel is slightly different because it's both strategic, because there's only one country in Israel that has historically always been pro-America and has been an ally. In the Middle East, and that's Israel. Iran's not been the case since the Shah, right? Saudi Arabia now with MBS, he's trying to work and make progress.
Rudy DeVet Russo in the chat. What up, Rudy?
To the point where Ronaldo, your friend, feels safe going out there with his family to play soccer there. These are good things that MBS and Saudi Arabia is doing. He's kind of doing what the Shah was doing back in the 50s, 60s, 70s. I like what he's doing with Saudi Arabia. But Israel, to us, a part of it is also loyalty due to our faith, where we need that country, especially what America was founded on, Judeo-Christian. That's a little bit deeper than that. But with Ukraine, the guy's an opportunistic guy. Respect to him that's coming up to America, making everybody feel guilty and raising money. I salute him for being a great beggar and a great fundraiser.
Israel's a distraction. That's my take. It's a huge distraction. The powers that be created Israel out of the land of Canaan. And, somewhere around the 40s. and beyond. Massive amount of money went into creating infrastructure. According to the British mandate basically said this territory is going to be under our rule. Okay, this is the British mandate. Part of the so-called agreement, although it wasn't much of an agreement, with the Ottoman Empire at the time. So this region called Palestine or Gaza, well, it was part of that empire at one point, and meant a lot to those people, the Islamic people of that empire. And basically under the British mandate, or according to the British Mandate report, massive amounts of funding came in to help the Israelis, or the Jews, establish a nation. Now, according to what I read in the British Mandate report, that was not the intention. The intention was, this is our territory, and we just want to make sure we create harmony in the region. And what it seemed to be was the Jews came in and massive amount of funding supported them, and then they started creating infrastructure, and that infrastructure disproportionately benefited the Jews, and the Palestinians, or the Gazans at the time, didn't like that too much, and there was a lot of fighting. So it's basically just diplomatic colonialism. I pretty much washed my hands with the situation, but I don't know. It seems like PBD is just trying to play it safe, right? He doesn't want to upset anybody. He doesn't want to get canceled, and Ukraine and Israel have a unique relationship to each other. If you came to Hotep Con, I told you what that unique relationship was and why we're actually going to Ukraine, and it has a lot to do with the people of Israel. Anyway, but to say that we shouldn't be giving money to Ukraine, but it's okay to give to Israel, is it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical. They're one and the same. We're giving money to foreign countries, et cetera, and he says, well, Israel's been an ally, and Ukraine obviously is positioning himself as an ally to NATO and the West. So they're quite comparable now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say PBD is full of shit. Peanut butter jelly, you full of shit. You full of shit. Anyway, let's go on to the next story. Let's do a couple of updates here. So yesterday we talked about the baby saying the N-word. And I told you guys, wait until Tariq Nasheed gets a hold of this story. And sure enough, he did. He said, oh, great, another vile suspected white supremacist who worked for Charlie Kirk and his TPUSA organization. Isabella Moody. Now, I saw somebody react to this story, and she posted in the chat that, basically, Isabella Moody is affiliated with AF Post, America First Post, which I believe is Nick Fuentes affiliated. So this ignorant person said they reported Isabella Moody to her employers. Little they know their employers are probably clapping when they heard the baby say the N-word. So no, you do not get credit for thinking you've done something. Now, what has happened in the meantime, let's pull this up. I'm just going to search Isabella Moody here. And right here, we have mostly peaceful Latinas said Isabella Moody got her account yeeted after using her baby to rage bait on this trash app. Imagine using a baby to incite race wars on the internet and for engagement. Vile and godless. Far worse than doing OnlyFans, and her husband is a simp who allows this. So since the reporting yesterday, Isabella Moody according to what I can recall, deactivated her account. And the reason why, I think people were calling Child Protective Services and saying this is child exploitation. And that's why her and her husband deactivated their accounts. Let's look at this clip here from Tree of Logic.
Shout out Malcolm X, dude. That's
Dude,
based.
if I said I was the white Malcolm X, I'm a white nationalist, I'm racist, I can never get a job.
Yeah, I think Malcolm X is based. I'm Malcolm X. Cool pilled. guy, yeah.
I would say he's based if he wasn't black.
Hey, speaking of getting a job.
Shout out Malcolm X.
Yeah. So yeah. Just trolling. I don't really take her serious. It's just your usual race bait trolling. But as you can see, the people were celebrating after she deactivated her account. Now my thing is, after you pull a stunt like this and say, my daughter literally said the N-word, I'm so proud of her. After you do something like that, you got to stand 10 toes down. You got to stand on what you said. Don't deactivate your account. Don't run, because now you're having problems with the law. It's not cool. You gotta be ready for all you signed up for, Isabella and your husband and the rest of. Hold on. I have to leave Telegram, otherwise I'm going to keep getting notifications. Yeah. So yeah, you got to stand 10 toes down. You got to stand for what you believe in. Take that. So the evidence is there. I don't know if CPS is the reason for them deactivating account, but they're deactivated account, and it's just, you got to play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We've talked about this in the past. Like relax, everybody. Elon takes over the app. It's free speech, so now you get to just act an ass. And that's what's so interesting about free speech. And this is why, I say sometimes, especially when we're dealing with America, I'm a fan of free speech. And we shouldn't ban comments like this on the internet, because as you can see, when we created, free speech on the platform through Elon's admin, people started showing their ass. They started showing their true colors, started showing who they really are. And the people who support them started showing who they really are as people. And I said before, the Elon Bucks is going to bring out the worst in people. And a year later, after I said that, here we are. These people are selling out for the Elon Bucks. I just wish she wouldn't have deleted her account. Why deactivate account? Stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. You signed up for this. Karma came back to bite you in the ass. You got to rock and roll. You got to rock and roll. Take that shit on the chin. But apparently, looks like it got a little too hot in the kitchen. Got a little too hot in the kitchen. Let's go to the next story here. Google fired some employees. I haven't had a chance to watch this video. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm going well. It's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Spoke a little bit ago. Wanted to ask you, to cooperate. We've been placed on admin leave.
Yeah.
And, we'd like to see if we can do this voluntarily, so it's been a while. So can you do that for us and, move forward in that space, and then you can contact HR and go from there?
Could you get in contact with TK about this?
No, I'm not, I can't talk about that. I'm just here what I spoke about earlier, because if not, we'll have to call law enforcement and go in that space and,
Understood.
Get trespassed and all that.
Yeah, we understand.
Look who they send this. Look who they send to speak. Hey, send the black guy in. Send the black guy in to talk to the protesters. They always send us to do the dirty work. That's nasty work.
Okay, just trying again. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
They call that a cat's paw. They got the mask on still? They still got their mask on? I know the back of their ears is burning.
You guys gotta leave. You guys refusing to leave? Is that
Yes.
what I'm saying? Okay. You first stand up.
Lock their asses up. Damn. Straight to jail. Do not pass go. Knock the camera down. Fuck that camera. Beat their ass. It's like, nah. Joking. So, I saw one conservative comment on this story. And they're like, oh my God, look at these people protesting Google and yeah, lock them up. And, I'm like, yo, so you on Google's side? The conservatives have no principles, just no principles. Google and their activists, they're one and the same. This is internal beef. You're supposed to sit back, grab your popcorn, and watch the shit burn down. You don't pick sides. I want conservatives to do better. I really want conservatives to stand on principles. They don't have none. It's just, this is what Sonny be talking about. They just ain't got no principles. We're about to talk about reparations. But first, let's take a look at this story about black farmers.
Me, my wife, my family, and what can be done about the Watson Road Committee, the Eddie Blake Committee. They requested public records of my safety plan. I requested public records of this Watson Road Committee, if I can get that. We're not in the 60s, we're not in the 50s. I don't take threats lightly. I don't. When it gets to this point where I don't feel safe on my own property, we have a problem. Get threats on Facebook. I got all the messages, the hate mail. It's ridiculous. My first event, we had a deputy at Watson and Harbin Road. Neighbor on Watson Road, son came across the road and said, "Do you like white people?" Told the officer and the lady that was working the road. Said, "Sure, but my mom don't like black people." This is the issue what we're dealing with on Watson Road. It's not because of the music, the traffic. It's not that. We're dealing with a hatred issue. And I'm asking the commission, I'm asking the administrator, could he please have a conversation with these residents? Because I don't like the way it's going. I was called in for 3 meetings. Why am I'm the only one being called in for meetings? Can we get them in to try to resolve this issue? I don't want war. I like peace.
I mean, honestly speaking, I love the energy that you have, but we can't guarantee that the other party will want to have this same conversation. But I do see the hand of the administrator. Mr. Administrator, and I saw Commissioner Holt hand as well.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Holt is absolutely correct. We called him in. We've asked him to do certain things as Colonel Collins has referred to, and he has done those things that we asked him to do. And because of his setup, he doesn't have to do them. So he's been very cooperative with us. We will again attempt, with your permission, the opportunity to add some resolution with this, because we don't want to go the law enforcement route. Nobody wants that. But we will attempt with, if I have your blessing to, make sure we try and have some formal engagement with the residents and Mr. Holt.
They would agree to meet with the problem with Commissioner Holt.
Yes, I was about to say the same thing with the meeting, to have a sit-down meeting, and that way maybe we can resolve some of these concerns. As long as you are a member of agro-tourism, under agro-tourism, you can't have events on your property if you are a farmer. that's under the state. That's not under the local government. But I'll be more than happy to sit down along with any members on this board and with you and your issues there with them and the community.
Thank you.
I'll be more than happy to.
All right. Thank you so much here. All right.
So you're dealing with racist farmers, and I've seen. So I told you guys about this other black farmer, and the way that black farmer works is, in his area, what he does is he hires all white people. So when he's got to go and pick up supplies or, get something serviced or go to the bank, he sends white people in. Because if he were, he's just had hurdles. Like they're just not cooperative with black people. And obviously this is a down south thing, and I'm sure these people are probably Trump supporters, and that's not to alienate Trump supporters, but that's my guess, and it's a precarious situation. And, people try to say we live in a post-racial America and all that stuff. And I think race relations have gotten better. But the way the political activists on both sides operate, I'm sure it doesn't make this situation any better, the way the media operates. Because you're going to have people that are going to be racist, right? And what I think happens is, you have the Black Lives Matter activists who act an absolute ass and make race relations even worse. These people get infuriated. They see stuff on the news, and they see black people coming in, and black people are now buying property, and black people are now farming. And it goes to the whole, I might be broke, but at least I ain't black. That whole situation. But something to keep an eye out on. This could boil into something violent. Could definitely boil into something violent. So just want to keep an eye out. Let's get into the reparations conversation. And then we'll get into some big brain stuff, and got some Planned Parenthood stuff in here. But let's go to the reparations conversation. Let's see what's going on with Don Jr.
Reparations. That's a conversation that's been ongoing. I feel like it comes up here and there.
Somebody said, why Candace don't talk about this? I don't know.
And people always wait for some type of, hey, listen, if people are getting either paychecks or what's supposedly due to them, what about African Americans and reparations?
Yeah, listen, I'm not generally, I think it's, you see the stuff going on in California, and it's like, well, if we took 10x the California budget, I'm like, what? Like, I look at, me, do I pay into this? Like, my grandparents came here in 1906. We were never...
I think the idea is that...
You seen Don Jr. right there? He had the pause. We were never... He's like, hold up. Let me be careful here. Let me be careful here. We know about your granddaddy. Come on now, Don Jr. We know about your granddaddy. So he had to be careful. He wanted to say, we were never... Watch it, listen.
We were never...
I think the idea is that...
It gets...
Academics. Let the nigga talk. Academics is a terrible interviewer. What is this?
Grandparents came here in 1906. We were never...
And so the problem here is ACT cares more about the relationship to people in a position of power than the actual interview, right? So he wants to make this more softball than just having a casual conversation, right? Because he's like, I'm sitting here with Don Jr. I got the invite. I'm in Mar-a-Lago. I kind of want to hang out for the rest of the day, and I don't want to piss these people off, right? Carlos said Ack was ready to bail him out. Yeah, it's like Ack was like, yeah, let me help him out here. And it's just like, I get it. The grift over everything.
I think the idea is that African Americans built the country, so anybody who even
I don't understand that concept. African Americans built the country. I never understood that concept. I'm gonna need somebody to explain that to me one day.
Are even a byproduct or a recipient of anything good should pay into the people who are the ancestors that helped build the foundation, and those direct descendants of those ancestors somehow, which obviously wouldn't be me, by the way.
I get the concept. I'm sort of, I'm not long these concepts because I think they're too complicated. I think they get taken too advantage of. I think, when you see some of the numbers that are being thrown around, it's like mind-blowing.
Like Bernie had said, he had mentioned that too. Like he was like,
California, they're like, it's like $30 trillion and we can be fine. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking? Like that's so
and Ack is not the one to do this interview.
I don't know. I think it's one of these things. Obviously, a disgusting and terrible time in our country. But I don't know how you do that reasonably, logically, equitably.
So let's address Ack, and then we'll address Don Jr. Ack is not equipped to handle this interview. He does hip hop commentary, and I think what happens is somehow people, maybe it was the Rumble people, connected Ack, and every time we have a conversation with these political people, they rush straight to hip hop because they want the viewers, right? They want the eyes. They're not really concerned about the content. They're worried about, how many eyes is this going to get on here? So they know Ack has a large following, so they just go, they go based upon numbers. This is a numbers game. Who's got the large following? Okay, let's talk to him. And he's not intellectually equipped, which means that it's a win for us, right? So even if Sonny Johnson had a super large platform, they wouldn't have the conversation with her because it would just be too tough. And in politics, what you want is you want to look your best at all times. So you kind of have to judge what interviews you take and what interviews you don't take. So they picked the right one, Ack, to accomplish their goals of maintaining ignorance, right? Now, Don Jr. He was in a peculiar situation, okay? And that situation is, who do I offend? Do I offend my base or do I offend the blacks, right? So he has to manage that tightrope. And I think he did a fine job because he didn't answer the question. He just basically, feigned ignorance and acted like he didn't know anything. And that may be true. Maybe he doesn't know anything, but he basically, played ignorant. And didn't answer the question and didn't offend anybody, right? So you got to give him, from a politician's point of view, you got to give the guy an A+. You got to give him A+ because that's what politicians are supposed to do. They're supposed to manage the art of not answering questions, like answering questions without answering questions and not alienating people. Like that's the goal. It's not about truth. It's about not alienating people. So, he could have stepped on the landmine and said, hey, if he says, no, I don't support reparations, then that's black backlash. If he says, yes, I support it, then it's red-white backlash. So he just plays the middle ground and goes, I don't know, and, you can judge that however you see. But all he's telling me is that he hasn't thought about the issue, right? Because you ask these guys about the border crisis or anything else, and they come up with a whole bunch of solutions. But the conversation of reparations is just something that, comes up in conversation, and they just ignore it. They don't talk about it. And I'm neither pro nor against reparations. I just see it as people have an issue that they want resolved, and they call it reparations. And I just sort of watch people have the conversation. But again, back, 5-6 years ago, when I had the debate against a black conservative, And I let him rock through the whole debate until I finally unleashed my my finishing move. And I said, Dems must pay. And I talked about this before. Dems must pay. Make the Democrats pay, right? Like, and it's not something that is, it's not realistic, but it's a way to win both bases, right? So instead of playing neutral, he could have said, you know what, why don't we have the Democrats pay? And what would have happened was, black people would have rejoiced because they would have said, oh, wow, we might get reparations. Democrats would have took a huge L, and the Republicans would have said, you know what, I can get behind that. Make the Democrats pay. I've done it before, and Democrats tend to get behind it. But again, it took me about all of 15 minutes to come up with that solution, because I sat down and I thought about the reparations. I'm like, I thought about the specific problem that Don Jr. is in right now, right? You don't want to offend black people and you don't want to offend white conservatives. So how can you sell the concept of reparations to both parties who are diametrically opposed to the conversation as it's been carried out in the past? And then I came up with Dems must pay, and everybody thought I was a genius. And I was like, no, I'm just the only person that actually sat down and considered the feelings of all parties involved, the red whites who hate the concept and the black people who love the concept. And I used my brain power to figure out how I could get both of them on board. And I came up with Dems must pay, right? And so I'm just trying to figure out how this hasn't gotten to Don Jr. yet, or if it has, how come he hasn't used that? But again, they should have called me.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
They should have called me, and we could have had a private conversation, and I would have coached them through this conversation, the reparations conversation, and laid out a platform for them, and we could have did some real strategizing. But instead, the red whites sometimes don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to bring it up, and it's because they carry the same emotions, the same racist emotions as those farmers, those white farmers that black farmer is dealing with. This is the base of the right. So on the left, you have racism that exists in the power structure. And then on the right, you have racism that exists outside of the power structure, right? And when you combine the two, it squeezes black people into a very precarious situation. Stewart says, how can you get the public to accept it? Well, the thing is, the public that's a very general question, right? So what I'm saying is, instead of trying to get the public, try to get the majority, and that's 2/3, right? So you have red whites, blue whites, and blacks. So we can get 2/3. We don't need the last third. We got the majority. So that's how you get the public to accept it, because in a democracy, the majority rules. So as long as we can get the majority, then everybody else sort of got to bite the bullet. Protocol says, I can't stand black Republicans who are anti-reparations and go hard for the stance. Well, they just got to grift, right? They got to pander to their base, and they got to prove that, I'm one of the good Negroes. I'm on your side, and, I don't like the things black people talk about either, So that's pretty much how they operate. So yeah, again, politicians calling up the hip hoppers, come talk to us because we don't want any real challenging conversation. We don't want that. Why would we want that? Well, let me file this away under black issues. I have a black issues folder, so I just want to make sure I pop that in there. I got a video here, a 13-minute video here from Ben Shapiro. I don't know why I even bookmark his videos, because I never want to listen to his voice. All right, let's go to the update on yesterday's report. So yesterday's report, we were talking about a black kid who smacked the shiznit out of a seemingly trans teacher. Okay. So according to eyewitness testimony with this update, what they're saying is that the teacher was rubbing on him. I don't know how true that is. I'm going to show you the person who made this comment. Let me see if I can find it really fast. I'll pull it up on your screen. But that's why I said I need to hear all parts of the story because I think there's more to it than we're led on to believe. So here we have this person, just regular account. Could be fake. I don't know what's going on. It says, eyewitness account, the teacher inappropriately rubbed on the student, then took his vape, then dared the student to smack him. So he smacked him. So when I watched, the little bit of the clip that we had, because I think what happens is people jump to conclusions, right? You see a kid, he's dressed in, your typical hip hop fashion. He's angry, he's upset, and you just immediately dismiss it and say, no daddy at home, kid with a bad attitude, he's got to be wrong. Whereas me, a black guy who's had run-ins with authority figures in this public school system, I know how one-sided that system could be. Because there's plenty of times where I deserved to be in the principal's office, and then there's plenty of times where I did not deserve, and the teacher was capping and all this other shit, right? I remember I had one English teacher, and this is my senior year. We're about to graduate, and she says to me, Brian, I don't think you're going to pass my class. And I said to her, I don't think you want to have that conversation with my mama. Now, keep in mind, my mama wasn't going to do shit. I just pretended like I had one of those mamas. Keep that fear in these teachers. And she was like, oh, are you threatening me? I'm going to send you to the office for threatening me. And I looked at her like, really, nigga? Threatening you? I said, you don't want to have that conversation with my mom. What in there? And the whole class kind of laughed, so she felt stupid. And she calmed that shit the fuck down. She gave me a passing grade, and I walked across that stage. Anyway. So when I saw the kid and he smacked the trans teacher, alleged trans teacher, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt at first because I'm like, I don't think something, as far as just taking something away would really make somebody that angry. I feel like this was premeditated. A bunch of different incidents culminated, added up until finally the straw broke the camel's back, and he had an outlash, right? He lashed out. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt because, like, we've seen the stories. Some of these teachers be on some weirdo shit. They're getting accused, indicted, charged with essay allegations, essay charges, where some of them are pedos. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at the motherfucking school system like, how's he got this job? I don't think these people should have that job. I'm one of those people who have that controversial opinion where I don't think these people should be teaching kids. I don't know what job is right for them, but teaching kids definitely is not it. So I can understand a black male being put into an environment where he feels very uncomfortable, and this individual comes and puts his hands on him and rubs him in an inappropriate way. Hey, man, the kid's got a right to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just, because the trend right now is, black kids are violent in school, right? So everybody jumped to the teacher's side of things, didn't ask questions because, that's the thing right now. It's just black people are bad. And it just goes back to the fact that the Republicans have done the numbers, and the Democrats probably have done the numbers too and said, you guys are irrelevant this election. Blacks are irrelevant this election. We don't need your vote. We're going to do very minimal outreach. We're just going to call academics up, have a conversation with him, and then that's just going to be it. That's the extent of our outreach. So they don't really give a fuck about the black vote, which is why you're starting to see such a deterioration between the relations between blacks and the red whites. Kamar Daniel with the $20 super. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kamar Daniel. So yeah, I reserve judgment. I reserve judgment. However, there is one individual that has not reserved judgment, has chosen to take the side of the trans teacher, mostly because, he doesn't like black people, right? And it's none other than Uncle Hotep. He says here, black youth smacks a teacher and y'all cheering. J. Edgar Hoover didn't go hard enough on you shines. Wow. Tell me that's not ultimate cooning. Oh my mama. I'd like to just note that he omits what that teacher was. He was one of the T people. I'd just like to note that he omits that fact, but he does describe the youth. So he doesn't say youth smacks a teacher. He includes a modifier, a descriptor, an adjective here, but no adjective for the teacher, which immediately tells us that he's leading with the bias. And we might have to bring him up on charges. We might have to bring Unc up on charges for this, because after we have this new information, it's like, oh, which side are you on? Whose side are you on? And that's what it's going to come down to. Y'all with the T people? Y'all just going to let them have free reign and be touching on your kids? It's a really weird stance to have. All right, before we get to the big brain shit, I got one more story for you here. This one's a bit disturbing for me. Let's play the tape.
We need to create communities where women can receive sexual and reproductive health care with the love, respect, and compassion that they deserve. I promise to continue to do my part and use my platform to break down barriers and empower women all around the world.
So somebody obviously, or maybe she did, prepared the speech or whatever. So Megan Thee Stallion receives the Catalyst of Change Award at the 2024 Planned Parenthood Gala. Now, I think it was Angela Stanton King. And I did the research on this way back in the day. And I basically took the exact numbers. And here she has them. I took the numbers from Planned Parenthood themselves and did these calculations. And if you look here, it says Planned Parenthood Annual Report 2022 to 2023. Says 392,715 abortions, while only 6,316 prenatal clients. So their name is Planned Parenthood, meaning you're planning to be a parent. But if you're having an abortion, you're not planning on being a parent, right? So this is some 1984 Orwellian communist speech obfuscation agenda where, instead of saying this is an abortion clinic, let's call it the opposite of what it is to hide its real agenda. Okay. So 98.4% of Planned Parenthood's work goes towards abortions, and only 1.6 goes to prenatal care. So they're not in the business of saving lives and making parents or planning parenthood. They're actually in the business of not planning parenthood. Okay. And this is, like I said, this is numbers I had pulled out. And she says here, Planned Parenthood is a slaughterhouse for preborn children. Now let's talk about the fact that over 70% of the abortion clinics are in black communities. This is true. So this is basically a eugenic scheme. And that's why I said racism on the left operates from a position of power. So the agenda is to use black women. So they find our icons, and in order to include them in their scheme, they give them awards, right? Because who doesn't want another award, especially when you're a rap star? Every time you get an award, your price goes up. These things go into your digital press kit. Your PR uses these things to sell, and sponsors look at awards and say, well, the more awards you have, the more you deserve to be paid. So it's in the best interest of the artist to take these awards. So, they use Meg Thee Stallion. They say, hey, let's give her an award. I don't know what the fuck she did to get this award. Catalyst of change. Like, what exactly did... I don't know what the fuck Meg did. Somebody maybe has to clue me in on what work she has done that, is associated with anything Planned Parenthood does. But this is what they do. They target black women, some of the biggest icons, and then or symbols, and then giving them an award. And here they are, implicated in the destruction of black people. Implicated in the destruction of life before it even gets a chance to get started. Okay. Now, let's go to... Let me file that one away first. All right. Let's file it. I feel like I'm going to need that video at a later date. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the Isabella Moody thing. I forgot about this tweet. So this person here says, another reason why I picked a Jew over the black-obsessed alt-right any day of the week. The alt-right has already proven they're not capable of anything except memes on their way to a well-planned extinction via replacement. Hats off to the Jew. I agree. I am definitely picking Jewish people over the alt-right. And that's why I say I can't play the anti-Semitic game. Because y'all just don't know how to act. It's just fucking kids playing on the internet. And they're all very young. The alt-right is very, very young. So I understand why they act the way they do. Now, couple of things on the big brain front. Let's start with money. Start with money first here. Check this video out. This should be concerning for you. Anybody ever had these problems?
I can't. Wait, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
So I can either give you a bank draft, or if you're gonna get cash, I will need an invoice for the car purchase.
Why? No, I'd like to. It's for the car's payments for in cash. I can't use a bank draft.
Are you buying from like a private?
Yeah, it's private.
person?
It's literally from my friend.
From your friend?
Yeah, but he wants it in cash.
Can he give you like anything that you're purchasing from him?
So you need a note from your friend so you can take money out of your bank account. This is why we crypto.
No, I don't. You don't need that, bro. What is it? I'm only asking for 3. What is this? It's my money. I'm allowed to withdraw from my own bank account.
Yeah, so
You said that what's the maximum limit you can give a withdrawal to a customer? It's $3,000 on the date. You've already mentioned that multiple times.
Yeah, not today.
Why not today?
Today I would need a bank draft, or I would get an invoice.
Not today.
But why you don't? You need proof of what it is. Why is that? And why is that? Why is that? Why do you need me to tell you what it is? Why do you need? What kind of proof is that? I bring in a note. Like what? How is that? What is that going to change? I don't understand.
So that would
You need to give my money.
buying.
I'm not taking a bank draft. I would like cash, please.
Yeah, I won't be able to give you cash.
Okay, wait. I'm just going to sit here until you give me cash. So I'm not going to leave.
Okay, well, if you want, we can have a sit there.
And then do what? Who am I waiting for?
I can get the manager to talk to you.
Well, yeah, get the manager because this is it's unbelievable.
This is RBC Bank in Canada? Damn. Somebody in the chat said it's RBC Bank in Canada. Damn, it's ugly out here, bro. Some banks don't even let you buy crypto with your own money or credit cards. This is how it is up here in Canada. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse before it gets better. All right, now I want to show you something. So some days I don't share.
Reason you think founders
I don't share my music playlist for the gym because I'm listening to a business podcast on that day. And today I'm going to play a clip, a very small clip of a business podcast that I truly, truly, truly love, 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 love. And if you guys are in the world of business, you should probably listen to this podcast. It'll level you up really, really fast. Now, for me, this podcast is more of reminders and vindication, okay? Because people that come on here are obviously a part of well-funded startups. Some of them are millionaires and billionaires. These are people that are either angel investors or large investors, venture capitalists, et cetera, right? So when I listen to these podcasts, what I hear is a difference from what you hear from people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? So you have like Money Twitter and all these guys that'll tell you how to grow your business and all this other shit. And I usually read their tweets and I go, yes, guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He thinks he knows because he read it on a blog and took a course somewhere. But in actual application, there's much more than meets the eye. So me having, 20 plus years of being an entrepreneur, I know what works and what does not, what's important and what isn't. So when I listen to this podcast, a lot of times I'm vindicated, and I love being vindicated. I'm like, okay, good. At least I know I'm on the right track and I'm not crazy. So I'm going to play a clip today to show you how I think like a billionaire. Okay. And I think like some of the most successful people in the world. Right. And the funny thing is, it's like I'm ahead of these people because they come up with these concepts that I've had for years, and they finally come into the realization, like, I think I've been doing this wrong, and here's the right way to do it. So when I go to this clip, this is Harry Stebbings. The name of this podcast is 20 Minute VC, and we have to go to the 4740 mark. It's at 4732, so let's just play it right here. And when you hear the clip, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It'll hit right at home.
At product market fit. Like one reason.
Not solving a problem that matters with a solution that's compelling enough. That's what, like 10 words or something like that?
Yeah,
but
no, that's good.
You fail on part A, or you fail on part B, or you fail on both.
It's funny, I sat down at the start of the year and I said to the team,
watch this.
I want to have a smaller audience. I want us to deliberately get smaller as a media company because I want to mean more to fewer people.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, what's the... That's good.
Listen
you
again.
Fail on part A.
Listen to him closely.
You fail on part B, or you fail on both.
It's funny, I sat down at the start of the year and I said to the team, I want to have a smaller audience. I want us to deliberately get smaller as a media company because I want to mean more to fewer people.
Yeah.
Because I want to mean more to fewer people. So he says to his team, I want us to deliberately have a smaller audience because I want to mean more to fewer people. I'm going to play it one more time. Chat, thumbs up in the chat if you've heard me say this before.
That's good.
You fail on part A, or you fail on part B, or you fail on both.
It's funny, I sat down at the start of the year and I said to the team, I want to have a smaller audience. I want us to deliberately get smaller as a media company because I want to mean more to fewer people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Chat. Some people, they think the numbers mean something. They think the numbers mean something. They think the views mean something. Then you get super successful like Harry Stebbings, an investor, and he comes to his team and is like, yo, we got to get smaller with the audience. We're appealing to too many people. I want to mean more to fewer people. The Hotep Jesus philosophy for a really long time.
I wish all the black people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the white people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the Hispanics were as smart as Hotep Jesus. Because that guy, he really gets it. He knows how to boil it down.
Diamond J says, you say it at least 5 times a week. There you go. There you go. Now you heard a white man say it. A successful millionaire white man say it. So maybe it'll mean something now when you hear him say it. Right? Because people say things like, Jordan Peterson packed an event and he got all these people and It's good for Jordan Peterson and the goals that he wants. But people in the know, people who are truly going to be the pioneers of life 10, 15, 20 years from now, they don't operate like that. They don't operate like that. Jabari said HJ ahead of the curve. Bro, like, I just listen to my intuition. I listen to what's right. Like, it just makes sense. When you appeal to more people, your message must be getting watered down. It must be. Because how do you appeal to so many people? Your message must not be worth shit if you're packing stadiums to talk. Because you ain't saying shit. You saying shit that morons gravitate towards. Whereas if I stepped on that stage, that same stage, 75% of the people would leave once I began talking because they go, oh my God, I can't deal with it. And that 25% that you see left sitting in that audience, those are real thinking individual people. The rest of them were sheep. The rest of them are fodder. They're automatons. They're drones. They're not real people. They're waiting for instruction. But that 25%, that Hotep nation, that Hotepistan mind, these are the movers and shakers in our life. These are the people that are going to take action on information. We had a lady call in yesterday. She was in the middle of asking me a question, and she was like, Hotep Jesus, I got to go. I'm watching these crypto charts. She's watching the crypto charts. Our audience, when they get information, they act on it. So I don't care about packing stadiums. I don't care about reaching, a set amount of views on this channel. I want a small audience so I can mean more to fewer people. And this goes back to what I was talking about in business. Everybody measures clicks, click-through conversions, ROAS, MBS, all this stuff, right? They track all these metrics. You know what they can't track? Impact. How do you impact somebody's life? And the only way to get that is when I get that phone call and they go, yo, Hotep Jesus, you changed my life. Yo, Hotep Jesus, Hotep Nation changed my life. Hotep Jesus, the Hoteps really changed the way I think about things. Thank you for the content. How do you measure that? You can't. But you can feel it. I can't go into an investor room and say, yo, I can feel it. They're going to laugh me out the room, which is why I don't belong in that room, because they don't get it. This is why I'm an entrepreneur and I do my own thing. And we form the organization, menoforder.com. We form Hotep Nation. So we do us, so we can operate on our rules. But I can feel when we change people's lives, when we do an event and we come together as a family. The vibe at HotepCon is not what you're going to get at CPAC. And that's not to denigrate CPAC, but two different purposes. CPAC has an agenda. We have an agenda, but you're not going to get the same vibe. And that's why you got people who come to HotepCon 1, 2, 3, and the Grifties, because they're like, there's nothing like this on the planet. So I just want people around me to understand this concept. Stop chasing the views. They mean nothing. Change people's lives, and you will be compensated in ways that the views cannot help you. You know how many people got views can't get on Joe Rogan? You know how many people got views that can't get on Joe Rogan? You know how many rooms? You know how they say there's some rooms you can't buy your way into? People who got views and don't do Gutfeld? People who got views and can't just reach out and get a certain person on their platform? Meanwhile, wherever I go, and Hotep Jesus, yeah, I know him. I heard of him before. Yeah. How is it that every time I go to an event, everybody says, I know who Hotep Jesus is, but the views don't match it? What's going on there? How is it I have the presence of a channel with 1 million subscribers without 1 million subscribers? Because I've chosen a different road, and it's called being real. It's called living in the real world. And stop fucking chasing these fucking metrics and clicks and all this dumb shit. It means nothing. And this is coming from somebody who did digital marketing for a decade. Sat there and looked at the analytics and the Facebook advertising and the ROAS and the more experienced I got, the more I realized the work I was doing means nothing. Digital marketing means nothing. It means nothing. You're filling the top of the funnel and all for naught. All for naught. Jabari said, can't measure cultural impact. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You know? So I just want people to be mindful, man. I'm going to play it again too. I want y'all to hear it. I want you to burn this into your head. Hold on.
There are two strategies.
Oh, you son of a
reason
bitch.
you think founders don't get product market fit? Like one reason.
Not solving a problem that matters with a solution that's compelling enough. That's what, like 10 words or something like that?
Yeah,
But
no, that's good.
You fail on part A, you fail on part B, or you fail on both.
It's funny, I sat down at the start of the year and I said to the team, I want to have a smaller audience. I want us to deliberately get smaller as a media company because I want to mean more to fewer people.
Yeah.
The people at the top are just now realizing what I've been realizing. And I have no regrets, right? I have no regrets because people will say, the common response I get from people is, Hotep Jesus, how come you're not a millionaire? How come you're not up there at that level? And the truth of the matter is, I could explain it as I wasted my time helping other people build their companies and they were ignorant. Or I can say, I learned a lot from working with other people. That's what I like to say. I learned a lot from working with other people so I could take all of their mistakes and turn it into wisdom for my own company. And when I launched my own company, starting with Master Focus, technically my first ever product after marketing product after product after product after, I mean, dozens and dozens of products I've marketed for other people. And every single time I saw the same trend. The founder doesn't get it. The founder doesn't get it. The founder doesn't get it. And it basically came down to two situations. One, the founder wants to impress VCs. And very few founders want to build a business. So what I realized was most founders want to impress VCs to get more money. They don't actually want to build a business. And this is where I went wrong in my, 12 plus years in digital marketing, realizing that, you just want to get to the next round of funding, right? It took me a while to realize that was their goal because I'm at the company and their goal is to impress VCs. And me as a digital marketer or marketing director, I'm trying to build a business. Those two things are diametrically opposed. You can do both, but you'd have to prioritize building a business over the VCs. And that's the issue with a lot of people. They say, how come we don't have traction? It's because you did not prioritize the customer. You prioritize the investor. You always have problems in business when you do that. So what it turns into is the VC world turns into a Ponzi scheme. They dump money into it. Then you got another round. And then they sell off shares from that round to the next guy in the next round. And they're all getting rich. And before you know it, the company's underwater. They let it go. Everybody at the back end writes their losses as a tax write-off. And then they move on to the next project and they just shuffling money around. That's the game that they play. And then very few businesses actually make it, right? So what they try to do is they try to make money make a business work. And sometimes it works, right? I think it worked with Uber. I don't know if Uber is in profit yet. They might not still be in profit. But I think Uber had such a unique idea that they were able to pull it off and needed the capital to pull that off. But that's Uber, right? Like those things come once in a lifetime. But the majority of businesses that try to follow that same line of thinking and they have funding, they don't get adoption. It's because they think about the investor and not the customer. So, business gems I'm dropping here for you. Y'all will get it later. If you don't get it now, you'll get it later. You know what I'm saying? When you see Goldstein, Jabari, Strong Dad, Taylor Madden pulling up in the Lamborghinis, and we're all pulling up at the Lamborghinis, paid for in cash, at the Grifties, then you'd be like, oh shit, he knew what the fuck he was talking about. But you'll get it later. I probably won't get a Lamborghini though. Definitely not going to get a Lamborghini. I don't see myself wasting money like that, but you get the point, because that's only people only respect these types of symbols. Phone lines? Let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to the fizz zones. Call in with your questions. If you're a regular, hit me with some fire content. And I'll be right back after the short, brief commercial break.
Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right? We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad. Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me. Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm gonna say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year. Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
All right, let's go.
We got Rudy on the line. Welcome back, Rudy.
What up, HJ? What's up, chat?
What up?
Man, let me give a shout out to everybody who reached out, man. I'm good, man. I'm a grown ass man, just handling my shit. Second off, HJ's absolutely right, man. The smaller the better, the tight-knit circle, man. I've taken so much meditation advice from this man. He mentally has changed my mind with the meditation, man. He helped me with static meditation when I'm riding up and down the road, turn the radio off, get into self, not picking that phone up for at least 30 minutes every morning, doing some stretching, getting your head right. The mental tricks this man can help you out in life are priceless, and he's going to get paid tenfold. As of the show today, Don Jr. fucked up, man. He had a great chance right there. He's so scared of that conversation. When the New York Times released a report, and his family is the only family that don't have slave ownership in their lineage, and instead of saying, hey, look, I ain't never owned no slaves, but we could do it, they need to talk to HJ and get that. The businesses, the insurance companies, the Democratic Party, and everybody who profited off slavery could pay the reparations instead of the taxpayer. He had a perfect opportunity to knock that shit out the ballpark and bring more black people to the table. But, old Donnie boy, he's all right, man, but their advisors suck. Get a Hotep besides Unc, because Unc was crazy with that shit. Because if that teacher was 100% confirmed to tranny, I'm glad that kid slapped the shit, and more trannies need to get slapped. This is not Hotep Jesus' idea. This is Rudy the Vet's idea. He in no way, shape, or form condones what I said, but trannies need to get slapped, you know. That's about it, man. I'm back, man. I'll be back every day, man. The Vet is back. Got my head right. Got my mind right. Getting my body right. Getting physical right, man. I missed everybody, man. Shout out to all y'all who reached out, man. The Vet is back 100. Hotep and Bill, man. I'm in and I'm out, man. Stick and move, stick and move.
Stick and move, pause.
No Diddy. No Diddy. All right, fellas, man. Hotep and Bill, they said. Great show today, man. Great show, brother.
All right, Hotep and Bill, bro. I condemn the words of Rudy the Vet Russo. I disagree vehemently. Do not slap those people. Please do not slap those people. But I'm proud of Rudy.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I don't gotta agree to be proud of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I don't agree, but say it louder. Can you say that for the people in back? Because the truth is in the middle somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Ghosting. Ghosting in the house. What up, Ghosting?
What's happening?
Happy Hotep Thursday.
Happy Hotep Thursday. Hell of a fucking treat right there. That was probably the best call of the year so far. Glad to see Rudy's doing good.
Yes, that was good. That was good to hear. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Good to hear his voice. Before I forget, we got to start our Twitter Spaces up, y'all.
Yeah.
We got to get that booted. Tell me, send me, you know what my schedule's like. You see when I be online. And we could talk offline and figure it out. But tell me what you want to do. Here's my only stipulation. You gotta be the program director. Like how Nerd Nash is the program director for Hotep's Been Told You. You gotta be PD for our shit.
All right.
And if you tell me how often you want to do it, when you want to do it, as long as it's on the same day, at the same time, we can market it.
Oh yeah.
I get Renee to throw the flyer together. You said what?
I was thinking about dropping in like once a week on a Tuesday or something.
Okay. Tuesday's perfect, actually.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So yeah.
Goldstein, Hotep Jesus, Twitter Space is coming soon.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It's Goldstein's idea, though. It was his idea, and I've been thinking about it ever since you said it. This was like 3 months ago. What you got for us today, Goldstein?
Well, I don't know, man. You know, that whole fucking thing with the bras, right?
Who? Isabella Moody?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel a name change, first of all, coming on Twitter.
Damn.
Right. So, yeah, that's coming. But that bitch right there is going to be one of those, see, we can't say shit moments for these motherfuckers. That's what that's going to be. We can't say shit. If a black person would have said this, they'd have been cheered all the way up to Hollywood.
Yeah.
You can't say shit. Right?
Yeah.
You can say shit. You can say shit, though. But I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why you feel you can't is because of weak-ass bitches like this canceling their fucking accounts.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Like you said, stand on that shit. That's why niggas get away with shit. Because we stand on it.
Facts.
Like, we don't give a fuck what you think. God damn it. I said that, or I did that. Right? Case in point, that little nigga who slapped that man. That little nigga slapped the shit out of a grown-ass man. Let's not forget that point. Man. And so, and what this is the greatest part of all this is that you got these conservatives treating this nigga like he's a woman in distress.
Oh, this is
like
real
they really
Hotep, brother.
buying into that. They really buying into that. They calling Rugg, you soft ass nigga. Oh my God, Western society is crumbling. Why? Because we smacked the shit out of a tranny? That's why? That's why Western civilization is crumbling? The shit crumbled to allow the tranny in the first fucking place, Colin. Come on, Colin.
Oh, this is a real Hotep, brother.
I don't give a fuck what angle that kid's coming from. That little nigga was fighting back. I don't care. I don't give a damn what angle he was coming from. Right or wrong, he was fighting back. Because no matter how degenerate he may seem from his perspective, and as selfish he may have seen from his perspective, God damn it, it's not as bad as the other motherfuckers. So there it is there. Now, Uncle Hotep.
Uh-oh.
I tagged you in a meme right now.
Did you? Hold on, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it just? Oh yeah, I did go. I got it. Exactly.
Which way, nigga? Which way, nigga?
He done lost his mind. Which way? Which way, Western man? Which way? Which way? This is what I was asking. I posted right underneath Colin Rugg shit. I said, yo, black kid or trans teacher, which way, Western man? And you see what they chose.
Yeah. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you say at this point. I don't care how you come at this point. You either back in the play of a motherfucking soft ass man, or you really believe that that's a bitch. Right? Either way it goes. This is an antithesis to what you motherfuckers claim to say you are all about. Like, if you're just some soft ass man who likes to dress up as a lady, you belong way away from the classroom. But if you're one of these other motherfuckers who believes they're a lady, I'm a little bit softer on them because they're mentally ill. So it's not really their, like, there's mechanisms outside of their control.
Yep.
Right? So either way it goes, that's your horse. That's your horse. That's where we've come to. That's what they psyoped you motherfuckers into, to actually believing that that's a bitch, or actually believing that that's a motherfucking type of man that need to be sitting in that seat. That's where we at. I'm gonna start listening to that podcast.
Oh, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That's my shit. That's one of my deep, dark secrets. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the gems niggas get when they come to the Grift Report. That's my shit. Harry Stebbings. I follow him on Twitter. He's a beast. I like him because he's very honest and he's an asshole. But yo, which way? Come on, yo. You gotta talk me off the ledge, Goldstein, because this is crazy, yo. This is crazy. We lost Unc to this?
Not this. Like, I could see losing Unc to a variety of different
You know
things.
the Drake beef. We'll take that.
Right.
This
I can even accept the Bryson Gray's in my top 5 looking ass Unc. I can even accept that. But to lose him to this?
Not this. Not this.
Come on back, Unc.
But this is just nasty work, period. And we knew it was gonna come to this. We knew it was gonna come to this.
This is as woke as they get. It don't get more woke than that.
It don't get no more woke.
They've hit, what's that term? Where you're going into a goddamn black hole and there's just no point of return at that point.
Into the void.
Yeah, like there's the event horizon. They've crossed over the event horizon. It's over for them. So they're going into the singularity. It's done.
This is way past woke right. Chat, what is this called? Wrong answers only. This is way past woke right. What is this, chat? Help us out. What is this? This is not woke right. This is something else. Oh my Lord.
It's just a hell of a conundrum. Now listen. I want to fucking say this. I do want to say this. The conundrum here lies mainly with white folks. Okay? Yes. Now, I know I'm saying conservatives, but the conundrum is actually in the lap of white folks because on the one hand, it's a nigga.
Right.
But then on the other hand, there's this nigga.
Right.
Who do you go with? And, well, we clearly rank under them.
Yes. So, I would somewhat understand if they hadn't gone so hard on the whole T people shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they went super hard on that. Like that was the number one enemy. And I was like, even we were saying, yo, the T people not our number one enemy. Y'all distracted. Let's focus on this border. Let's focus on these migrants. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, you run a clip, and albeit it's a nigga, but he's one of the lost ones. You run a clip of exactly how they think. With Bryson Gray saying, I really believe Lil Nas X is a gay demon. That's literally how they think about these motherfuckers, that they're demonically possessed, horrible entity type motherfuckers, and we, as niggas, rank under that.
Damn.
That should tell you a lot.
Damn.
This a real Hotep brother.
Ghosting. This is nasty work. Nasty work. What's today? 4/18. This is nasty work. We all up in April, and this is how election year is just getting uglier and uglier. It's just going beyond proportions we could have fathomed.
You know what this particular instance came from? This particular instance, all the anger from this came from the fact that them niggas got jammed up on Monday for a motherfucking chunk of their income. And they're going to keep getting robbed. And they feel some type of way about the shit, but they feel it's their patriotic duty. Because that's what the fuck they've been brainwashed into thinking. Yeah. So they keep paying the same niggas that is fucking them in the ass every chance they get calls. And they mad about that. So they was, I'm going to take it out on some niggas. So Colin Rudd come with his little shit, and everybody else come with their little shit. And let's just take it. Y'all ain't mad at us, and y'all ain't even mad at that training. Y'all mad at the fact you had to pay taxes Monday. That's what you mad at.
And they won't focus on that.
No, stop paying taxes. Quit being a hoe. That's all I got.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. Lord Jesus. Chat. What did chat say? Low vibrational, right? Woke right finna be new cuckold category on PH. Oh, man. Damn. That's insane, Strong Dad. That's insane. No diddy. Two sides of the same coin. Misguided Puritanism. Oh. Mental illness. Mobius right. Red woke. Ooh. I think we got a winner right there. Shout out to Lindsay. Red woke. That's the new word. That's the new term right there. The red wokes. That's the new fucking term. The red wokes. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh man. Entropic wokeness. We going with red woke. Red woke. That's so good. I gotta put it in my notepad. Let's just put this right here. You know. Shout out to Lindsay. Fucking red wokes. I love that. That is amazing. That is amazing. I love that. The red wokes. Oh, man. Add it to the glossary. Daily Wire be saying it in fucking 3 weeks. Somebody from the Blaze. Shout out to the producers over at the Blaze, Daily Wire, Timcast, InfoWars. I know my homies at InfoWars is watching. Who else? All of y'all. Whitlock, all of y'all producers that watch the show, because I know the producers watch this show. Shout out to my producers. Yeah, I be saying that to people. Yeah, they be like, "Yo, what kind of audience you got?" I'm like, "Yo, all the producers watch my show. My show ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's for the people in the know. That's what this is for. And 85% is sheep. So I fuck with the people in the know. Shout out to all my producers out there. You know, I love y'all. Hey, listen, all I'm saying is if y'all gonna jack this shit or borrow some shit, throw a look every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Or DM me. Be like, yo, look, I stole one of your ideas. You know what I mean? We're going to laugh about it. And then, you know, let's scheme on something together. Let's work together. It might not even be with your employer. We could work on something on the side they ain't even got to know about. You know what I'm saying? Just reach out. That's all I'm saying. Reach out, man. You know? Because I don't even know if I want to be in business with Ben Shapiro. That nigga is crazy. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. This is nasty work, Goldstein. Who's waiting on the phones? Jonah. Uh-oh. Here we go. Jonah calling. Let's talk to Jonah. Dave Smith Production is in the chat. Shout out to Dave Smith Production. You know. Hit the like button or something. Damn, word. Hit the like button. Tell him, Lauren. Damn it. The Quartering, his producers is in here. Shout out to the Quartering. Shout out to everybody part of the Grifties. Make sure y'all go watch the Grifties, grifties.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Come on, HJ. Hop on the track with Shapiro. I'm not doing no records with Ben Shapiro. Why would I do a record with him when I could do one with Bryson? You know what I'm saying? Bryson already gave me the okay. We got Hotep Jesus, Bryson Gray coming soon. Go run tell that. I got like 30 verses. No, I got like 2. I'm ready. Shout out to AOC. Shout out to the AOC squad. Shout out to all my comrades. $ AOC. $AOC.
Call from.
Jonah, what up, man?
Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I was just saying after my dog, he's being a fucking retard today. But, not anywhere stupid as anyone who puts their kid in public education after a fucking residential school to begin with. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Here we go.
Now, literally, the residential schools here in Canada, like 50,000 went missing. They're kidnapped at gunpoint by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. There's a 500-page report for that.
Okay.
But it also happened in the USA. It also happened in the USA. Now, you also look at like the Communist Manifesto, you look at the National Socialists, they both wanted the public education too. Why is that? Because the state is your fucking enemy.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
There is no level anywhere that the state is working on your side. They're there to put you in fucking prison where you can be their slave, where you can turn them profit, where you can go to foreign lands and die for their beliefs.
Go off, Jonah.
Now, again, too. So, if I haven't been online. I picked up where you were talking about the Canadian banks here, but I caught a piece of that video or whatever. The kid slapped the teacher. Who gives a fuck? You're still putting your kid in public education after everything. How many fucking pedophiles need to be fucking protected by teachers unions?
HotepNation.com. We supporting the homeschooling community.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
HotepNation.com. Go make your donation today. Go off, Jonah.
How many teachers in teachers unions have to be arrested for fucking drugs, sex with kids? Yet you still put your kids in the public education. I mean, come on. Now, again, too.
It's nasty work.
I kind of went off on my own podcast last night. I was saying anyone who it's as stupid as these people that call themselves libertarian. They'll say, but it's a public company. Motherfucker, they're under a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. They are a state-owned enterprise. End of fucking story.
Damn.
If you cannot figure that out, extinguish yourself because your flame of liberty is dead.
The flame of liberty is dead.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Oh, my God.
Universalism is always the enemy.
Talk about it.
And it always comes at the free speech, the free... It's your imprisonment. Like, I mean, am I wrong on any topic?
It's Hotep Thursday. Jonah going off.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Here's the problem, though. I haven't even called in since the Jonah thing because I said fuck that. It ain't no troublemaker. I'm the troublemaker, Jonah. But while I'm on that, I haven't called since that. But I'll just go ahead and say. Bootleg flag tomorrow. Merrick Garland's involved, so it's going to be some sort of Patriot event and a red flag event.
Tomorrow?
April 19th. Well, let's go ahead. Mr. Garland, I have a question for you on behalf of all American people. Who the fuck is John Doe number 2, and why did you never mention him in trial for Special Agent Mr. McVeigh? Because Merrick Garland's the one who prosecuted McVeigh.
Damn.
He's the one who he went out of his way to hide the Operation PatCon, which is known fact that they were running satellites over American territories.
And what they doing with Trump? You said they got Trump hemmed up in court. What they doing with him? Why they
fuck him, he's in on it.
Huh?
He's in on it.
Who's in on it?
Trump.
Trump's on the end?
Oh, fuck yeah. Man, how many times can these globalists, these internationalists, these Rockefellers, these Rothschilds take a swing and miss them one motherfucker? He's the only person alive that fucking has been missed 105 times, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have that many fucking misses, and that, like, man, don't get me wrong. Biden, Trudeau, all their legacy are fucking inbred retards that don't fucking deserve the ability to fucking add 2 + 2, so they try to change the number from 4 to
which one do you think
maybe
4.2.
But you gotta be really fucking stupid to take that many shots at someone and not fucking land a fucking punch.
Tell them why you mad, Jonah.
No, it's not even mad, dude. It's the fact that I'm actually here in free land. Like, I'm literally on a farm with no electricity. I have a solar panel and I have the fucking data connection. So I literally, when I tune back into society, because I'm not actually there every fucking day, I'm like, how the fuck do these fucking people think that they deserve to live? Come on. If you're so willing to be slaves, just go get injected into the fucking machines already. Like, come on. Let the rest of us live in freedom.
I agree, Jonah. Hotepistan coming soon. Thank you for the call, Jonah.
Yeah. I'll put it out there. The words of the troublemaker are the troublemakers alone.
Tell them your podcast. Where can they listen to your podcast?
If you go on just Spreaker and just do a Spreaker Jonah Deep Dives or No Apologies interviews with Raven Kiefer.
Okay.
But I'll just send you the link too from the one last night. I went into in hoc signo vinces, the catchphrase from Constantine. Yes, C-U-N-T, Constantine. When he had his apparition where he saw God, and allegedly says, "In this sign you'll conquer." Well, you know what year that Constantine was baptized, right?
What year?
322. What number's right under the skull and bone?
322. Jonah, you there? Jonah shit cut out. Langley cut his shit. Hey, Hotep little nigga calling you. Hotep little nigga calling. Bowling. Jonah crazy, man. Jonah crazy. All right, y'all want some plays? I'm gonna tell y'all the plays right now. I'm gonna give y'all two longs. These are decent longs. Now, this is not financial advice. Bet at your own risk. But we got Tucker and Bowden. Seem to be decent longs. Depending on how the halvening goes. If the halvening don't go right,
Martian, hey.
we're gonna have a correction. But meme coins might go the opposite direction. Who knows? I don't know what the fuck's gonna go on. Martian, what up, y'all?
Yo, what's good?
What you got?
So I got a spiritual question, but also I was gonna say, yeah, he's got to get side quests. Unc's got to get side quests.
Unc got to get side quests, right?
Yeah, he got to get side quests, and I was also proposing, just because of how dangerous the threat is against the existence of Hotepistan and the future generations, and him supporting trains, we also got to give him like 7 hours of flogging.
Oh my God, he getting ass whooping?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
7 hours.
Oh God.
Yo, he's a parole officer too, so he used to it. So like,
oh Jesus. So you believe that was some nasty work, right? You agree that was some nasty work that happened?
Yeah, but also I want to tell you, just to prepare for the angle that he's going to try to use in his defense. He's going to try to say it's a hate crime.
He's going to try to say it's a hate crime? I don't think he's got it. I don't think he has. Yeah, I don't think he has. I don't think he's got it in him. I don't think he's got a defense in him. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
All right. Did you get the other charges on Twitter?
What's that?
I think I should have tagged you. You should have been tagged in that Twitter post of the other charges.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm collecting them all. I got other people sending me evidence too. We're going full RICO conspiracy with on the next case. The next case I'm not taking lightly. We're gonna take this like a real prosecution, and we're gonna do an investigation for 90 days, just like the FBI will. And we're gonna compile all of our evidence and really structure our case. And he's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. So just keep sending it to me. It's going right in his file, and we're gonna sort through it. And we're gonna bring him up on RICO, and we're gonna bring him up on conspiracy.
Also treason as well.
Treason? It feels like treason. That's what it hurts. It hurts like treason.
Treason in my soul is burning.
It's burning. This is not good for the kids, man. It's not good for the kids.
He needs to meditate. He don't be meditating at all.
He got to meditate, right?
He don't be meditating. He got too much anger, too much rage.
Yeah. Yeah. He old too, so he definitely needs to start meditating. You know.
But I had a actual serious question to ask you. I was gonna say, if I was trying to manifest a specific event,
okay,
like what would be the quickest way to do so? Quickest
event?
Like quickest way to do so.
I can't just give that type of information up for free, dog. That's I'm teaching people. I'm teaching magic. That's you're dealing in. It's not dark magic, but it could be used for dark magic. You know, that's a conversation we gotta have offline. You can't just be out here. You know, like this is Hogwarts. You know what I mean? Like you gotta pass some trials and tribulations before we teach people how to manifest events. That's nasty work. It could be.
It wasn't nothing negative. It was just like,
I know it wasn't for you. I know. I'm just saying that we have so many listeners. We have so many listeners that the grifters. The grifters, they come and they pillage and they take and then they use it for evil, and you just can't let good things fall into bad hands.
Right. No pearls is swine. No pearls is swine.
Yeah. So I'm personally bound by secrecy to the oath. Shout out to Nile Valley Civilization. Shout out to Nile Valley Movement. NVM. Shout out to Shaka. Brother Kyle Bet. I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't reveal those. You have to be initiated. Come to HotepCon. We could jam. I'll teach you. Come to an event.
I was definitely gonna do that.
Because it's definitely not something that it is easily explained. Like, I could explain it easily, but there are a lot of things and they go into understanding that process.
I knew like 3 of the different ways, and I was gonna say, like, I believe one is through sleep, like, obviously, but like not telling like the exact techniques on how to do it through sleep. But I know that can get dark as well if you're not conscious of what you're doing while you're like in that astral realm.
I got you.
But also like the intentions, because like the intention behind what you do while you're doing that is also going to track, whatever things that you're vibrating.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll jam soon. We'll figure it out.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right.
Hold up and build. Spotless Cochran calling in to shoot Unc Bell. Oh man. Spotless said he coming in for Unc's defense. Spotless calling. So the chart you see on your screen right there, that's 2 talking cats. I like 2 talking cats. Seems like a good buy. I got a buy signal in my personal portfolio on this. A couple of things I like. It's cats. Everybody for some reason fucking loves cats, right? And then they got these stupid ass fucking cat videos, but also CoinMarketCap pushes them. And when I say push them, I mean like pushes them. So Spotless, what up, yo? Hold on. Actually, hold on one second. Let me finish this, and we're gonna get to that. So, as you see here, the content has backing. This is definitely a content game. Decent following. This is their chart. I'll zoom out. So you can see the full chart. Here's a full chart. It's pretty healthy to me. I took a position on this earlier. I think I'm up right now. I'm gonna refresh it. I don't even know where I want to get out in this position. I might want to hold it for a little while. 19%. No punk ass 19%. But this one's fairly decent. This is 2 talking cats. If you want the plug on these, join the Telegram in the description box below. You want the plug on these. I'll send you all the information so you can start trading with the bot. It's mad easy. If you know how to fucking hit buttons, then you can run the bot. So that's 2 talking cats, and then my other one was this one. Tucker Carlson. They got another one. It's a spoof of Tucker Carlson. I took a position up on this one. It's a long for me. It's a long. This is their full chart. All right. I'm bullish. So that's Tucker Carlson. So those are 2. If you want the plug, directly to the bot. For those, hit me up and I'll send the info to y'all in the description box below. Hit the Telegram. All right, what you got for the defense of Unc, yo?
Yo, man, y'all gotta stop bringing him up on these RICO charges so much, because it's gonna devalue the RICO in itself.
That's why I said we building the case. That's why I said this time we gonna build one case. We not gonna just keep throwing charges out. This time, this is it. We gonna fry him on the next one.
I think you can't use this as a TPO, a time, place, and occurrence. You cannot use this incident because he did not mention, correct me if I'm wrong, he did not mention this teacher being a tranny or whatever.
No, he did not.
All it was about was the actions of the boy.
Correct.
So, Hotep little nigga, I think he as always, he's too ready to bring the charges. But they have a good idea about the flogging, and also the forced meditation. But the thing is, the boy gotta learn, or any boy or any girl gotta learn impulse control, and you can't unless it's proven that some shit happened. So this got to be held to a later date. So we find out the exact happening, what happened before the recording. Why did that boy jump up and slap fire? You can't bring any charges, regarding that occurrence. I think he should get the benefit of the doubt. And we got to find out what. And if he needs 30 minutes in the host corner or the forced meditation or whatever, then that's that. But, we can't devalue the RICO because, they got the RICO on Young Thug now. It used to be for the mob. And, it's just not good. Not good.
Well, that's, like I said, that's exactly why we are compiling the case and all of the evidence. When we hit him, we're going to hit him hard. Pause.
All right, so let me ask you this: why? Okay, so what about this occurrence? Was so flagrant that y'all believe did in this occurrence?
We gotta explain that.
No, you gotta say it out loud so you can hear it too.
I'm not allowing him to build a defense. He might be listening. You think you're slick. You think you're slick, Johnny Cochran. You trying to pull evidence. You trying to pull strategy out of me. No, not happening. We will build our case on a one Uncle Hotep. Little by little.
Well, I got him on this one.
The people already disappointed. Right now is like, we got to rebuild the morale of the Hotep community. Bringing Unc up on charges is secondary to restoring morale to Hotepistan. Today we lost Unc. This is crazy.
Forced meditation. We might be willing to come to
a plea deal.
Yeah, plea deal. Forced meditation, 20 hours.
We haven't even filed our case yet.
Right,
you can hold off until we file our case, and then we can have a discussion then.
You can just settle it right now with the 20 hours forced meditation, or y'all risk losing on prime time at 8 p.m.
We're not worried about that. When we bring this case, we're bringing the whole house down. We're bringing down the whole organization. We're bringing him down. We're bringing you down. You have charges.
I got charges.
You got charges. We are bringing all of you down. This is a conspiracy. You are in on the RICO. I was waiting on somebody to come to his side so I could include the RICO. Got him.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Now we got a RICO. Now we got ourselves a RICO.
It's about due process in Hotepistan. So I gotta make sure, it's fair proceedings.
Listen, we got a RICO case now. Before we didn't have one. I was just flirting with it. Now we got one because we got a co-conspirator. Yup, we got ourselves a Rico. You niggas is going down. And I'm clipping this.
All right, we gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready at 8:00.
All right. All right. We gonna see.
Hotep and Bill, y'all be easy.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Nigga, what? You see how y'all see how these niggas is slick? He tried to pull the strategy out of me. No, sir. Don't worry. We are building the case. That's all we're doing. The law offices of H.J. Had Goldstein and Jabari of Judestein, LLP, will be prosecuted with efficiency tonight. Ooh! Listen, Rudy the Vet said there is no due process in Hotepistan. Facts. Facts. Once the people vote, it's over. Oh, man. Insane. Shout out to the AOC squad, my comrades at AOC. Let me show y'all what happened last night. So you see the chart here. I zoomed out for you. It's stabilizing at this point. You know, usually what that means is probably going to go one way or another. Could go up or it could go down. And I'm betting it goes up. That's how I'm betting, right? So let's take a look. Last night, the AOC team, I reached out to them for, you know, a collaboration. And where is it? Hold on. They were quick, boy. They was on it. Where they? Here we go. Right here. I said, I need the AOC people to Photoshop my face on Stalin and AOC next to me. They said, we salute you, Comrade Hotep. This is great. I live for shit like this, yo. Because this just embodies my love-hate relationship with communism. This is so great. It's on brand for me. Like, you know, this meme coin shit is really fucking fun. This is it's just fun for me. Like, you know, everybody's taking shit so serious. And it's like, can we bring fun back? You know, can we bring fun back? So, shout out to the AOC team. So that's the chart I had on the screen earlier, just now. You see it there. It didn't have much volume earlier. It's got some volume has returned. It looks like we got 1.2K volume. Let's see. What's the 24-hour volume? 24 volume hour is at 106K. So it's real. It's real. The 5-minute volume's at 1.2K. But yeah, this is. So I think this is in the same family as Trump and Bowden. So I took up spots on Tucker and Bowden. You know, I think Tucker and Bowden are really going to hit. Remember, I don't want to say anything because people want to steal my shit. Anyway, let's go back. Shout out to the AOC team, $ AOC. Make sure y'all go plug and give them a shout out. Kay, thank you for the $5 super. The Hotep Legal Services of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe will be giving Unc legal representation tonight for a fair trial. Please call in and submit your defense now. Please call in. Cannon's waiting on the line. Let's get Cannon in here. Lord Jesus, if we lose Cannon, man, I quit. If we lose Cannon, I quit, man. I'm out. You just gonna wake up tomorrow, look for the Grift Report, and my channel's gonna be closed. I'm gonna just close my channel, say fuck it, sell all my equipment, and just fucking be a bartender.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You know, I'm gonna move to Key West and be a bartender in Key West. That's the fuck I'm gonna do, and just chill the fuck out my little hut and say fuck y'all. I give up. Cannon calling. Let's hear from Cannon before I gotta move to Key West. Gotta check the scores. Gotta check the scores on the chess game. Shout out to all my chess players and soon to be chess players, because this is the shit you need.
Call from
Cannon.
Yo, what's the deal?
Yo, what up? What up? Shout out to the DEI hired down at the Baltimore Bridge. What up, Cannon?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm on my union break. I'm on my way. I'm taking my tail home. Man, why y'all give an Unc so much? Why y'all give an Unc so much problems? Yo?
What you mean?
What did he do? I don't even know what he did. I just see y'all ready to get him on a RICO.
Oh, listen. Did you see the video where the trans teacher got smacked by the little black boy?
Say it again.
Did you see the video where the little black boy smacked the trans teacher?
Yeah.
So he said, you know, we gotta hose down the little boy. He choosing sides. So Goldstein called in. Goldstein said, yo, put the meme up. So Goldstein posted this meme, and it's the, you know, the roadway, which way, Western man? And it's got the picture of the black boy up there and the trans teacher. You know what I'm saying? And it's really asking that question, like, which way we going?
Right. Unc said, hose the boy down.
Hose the boy down.
Hilarious.
This nigga's
I
crazy.
might put the meme back up of Unc with the dogs. Yo, you funny.
So everybody bringing charges against him.
But he said he need to be brought up on charges for following the Chinese chick that fresh got pregnant.
Oh, that was nasty work too. He did do that. This nigga's following fresh baby mama. This is crazy. Somebody has to stop him.
Unc on a tear. He out here on a tear. He might. I don't know.
I got the crusher. When I tell you we building this RICO, I got the tapes. We got them. We already got them. I said we not gonna hit him. I know people want to hit him tonight. We not gonna hit him tonight. Well, we might hit him with a light charge just to keep him. You know what I mean? Just to keep him on his toes. You know what I mean? We might. You never know what can happen. You know, but when I tell you we got him, if we wanted to pull the case tonight, we gonna win tonight. I promise you that. But we're going for the RICO. We're going for the RICO.
Good Lord. Dang, but I was listening yesterday, and Goldstein had a point. I had made the point a while back, and I made a point on Monday. He right. I said it Monday and a while back. I'm like, yo, Trump ain't gotta go campaign. He can. If I had to be at a debate that I can't be at, I'm live streaming the debate just like we would live stream the debate.
Right.
Pause it. I ain't got no time limit. I can just go off. And I said more people gonna watch Trump live stream the debate than the debate itself.
Right.
You know, I said you got all the technology, you know, just be savvy about it. You can still win. You can still get out there and get your message out there, you know. So
Goldstein said they're gonna have digital Trump, AI Trump.
He already got AI Trump. I did a video on that. You know, when he came out with all of them campaign messages like a while back. It was a bunch of them, one after another for like 24 hours or something like that. I told it was all AI.
Yeah.
Hey Jake, it was just an AI Trump, and he just went with it, and it's no problems. It's like you ain't got to do a take 2 or take 3. It's just like, all right, feed the AI the message, and the AI Trump gonna say it.
Yeah.
He did it already. He did that. I gotta clip that. I think I did clip it. It might be I found it, but yeah, he did that a while back. But your boy Joe Nicholslick, he said his uncle got ate by cannibals.
Yo, I saw that headline come up. Did he really say that?
He really said that. Me and Jay talked about it last night. You know, we found out where Uncle Bozy went. You know, I put it in the content creator thing. You want to check it out, but we found out where Uncle Bozy went last night. We figured it out when we covered it. Oh my gosh, he looked like an old man up there just telling war story, and it was just sad. His uncle went down and the cannibals got him. I was like, geez. Holy smokes. Somebody got to get him off the stage. There's no way he can go another term. It ain't no way. I don't know what they using to keep him up. He
Yeah.
got some kind of stick in his back or something. I don't know. He just be going off on a tangent. He one of them grandfathers that's in the rocking chair that just start telling stories for no reason. Don't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh, he got to stop. Somebody got to stop this man.
Nigga.
Oh man,
This
I don't know.
this world we living in, it is something else.
It is something else, and I think it's gonna get a lot more weirder, guys. Just all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway,
Rudy said Unc is guilty for invoking the name of the original T person, aka J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Yo, you see how I'm saying we building this Rico? Do you see how I'm saying we building this Rico?
hey, you better say art. You better claim artistic license.
Listen,
claim artistic license.
he better
Claim
delete.
artistic license.
Yo, I'm about to go take a screenshot of his tweet right now. This was crazy.
You're a performer, and it's just words.
Oh yeah, all right. That ain't gonna work in Hotepistan.
Oh man, if the rappers can get away with it, you can get away with it too.
Nope.
Oh man, that is funny.
Boom, got my screenshot. Let's go save it. We're gonna put this right. I got a folder for him.
I already know y'all got Jason on the case. He probably pulling clips right now.
I got everybody pulling clips. Matter of fact, let me make my folder right now under documents. I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna put Unc's Rico.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be out there like forensic files.
He's done. I'm gonna put J. Edgar Hoover. This is what he said. J. Edgar Hoover.
I hope you got your lawyers together, man.
Damn, this is ugly.
I don't know, Uncle. It sounds like it might be a mutiny.
We're just trying to correct it. We're just trying to correct the community where it needs correcting. And he's definitely falling off the rails.
But tonight, the after party.
We in there?
We talking Oklahoma City.
All right. Oklahoma City, what else?
We're gonna talk Oklahoma City and whatever else has been in the trending topics. I gotta take a look at it. My head been down in the dirt right now working. But we definitely, because tomorrow is the anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah, Jonah was talking about that shit. Yeah, so you gotta keep your eyes open.
So we're gonna go back over to Oklahoma City joint. We're gonna review this corporate report video about that and the black officer that got.
Right.
Which is a very interesting story. So
yeah.
Anyway, so I ain't gonna hold you up, y'all. Like I said, we found out where Uncle Bozy went, where he came from. It's interesting. It's very interesting to say the least. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself home because I'm exhausted. I'll let you, bro. Hotep and Bill.
Go get some rest, Cannon. K calling in. K calling in to defend. He got a mean defense team. And just remember, everybody in his defense team is going in the Rico. They're all going in the Rico. At least as part of the investigation period. What do we got here? So Hikaru had the white pieces against Ali Reza Fallujah. We've got some sort of Queen's Pawn opening played by Hikaru. The response from Ali Reza, I don't know what.
Call from K.
K, what up, yo? K. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
What's up? What's happening?
So I just want to cite code RP1977, blinded by the grift, and then BD-2005, the ruckusing. and I am asking for the maximum sentence of 2 months of Grift Station probation for Unc.
You offering a plea deal? That's how I know we got a case, because everybody spotless K, they came for the plea deal. That's how we know we have a case. When the defense knows we got a case, we got a case.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Yep, we got him.
You want to keep Unc on the good side, okay? Maybe you can continue to educate him. So that's why I'm offering a maximum sentence of a couple of months griftation probation.
Listen, griftation, probation, masturbation, pause. Listen, we are taking him full trial. Plea deal denied. We want to charge him to the fullest extent of the law.
And then so if he's found guilty, what are you looking to charge him with? What is going to be the final?
We will let you know when we file charges. You will know. We are still in the investigation phase of this case. So when we compile all of our evidence, we will. This work is so nasty. We have not even been able to begin to understand it yet.
Okay, I will be listening just like everybody else. We will be tuning into YouTube and Rumble for Hotep's Been Told You tonight at 7. And I will be listening for everything that you are charging Unc with. And if I need to respond, I'll go ahead and message you.
All right, let me know.
Okay, say less.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Chat, we got him. We got him, y'all. Shout out to Haram Life podcast. Hold on. Yeah, make sure y'all go listen to the Haram Life podcast. That's the People's. That's one of our sister stations over here. Also, I want to give a shout out to all the good people that send me the cash apps. I always want to give those people a good shout out because we don't get a chance to shout them out enough. Marquez, appreciate you. Charlene, Marcus, Jessica, Jawan. Thank you. Especially Jessica. Appreciate you for those good donations. We're gonna put that right in the Hotepistan fund. Hotepistan coming soon. You know the funny thing about Hotepistan is it's free.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Like dead ass, it's free. You just gotta qualify.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You gotta qualify. At some point, you might have to pay. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're gonna have to speak to the committee. But I've been thinking about this, and the more I think about it, it's just like the people that we're serving would pay for this. Like after I thought about it, because I wanted to front it out of my pocket, and I think the very early stages of Hotepistan, I don't want nobody having no say so on nothing. I am going to lay down the cash. Boom. Here's where we build Hotepistan, so that no entity can come around and say, yo, I put something into that, and nope. No, thank you, BlackRock. No, thank you, BlackRock, and all these other lenders. So I want to do it out of pocket. I don't want to owe anybody. I don't want to break anybody in, because then you get caught up in their bullshit ass agendas. And I don't want to be caught up in nobody's bullshit ass agenda. I don't want to put on nobody's dress. You feel me? So, and again, Hotepistan, the concept of Hotepistan was because I was observing my own family. And what I noticed was this cycle of wake up, turn on the TV, open up the devices. And these family members weren't doing anything productive, you know. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to have like an unplug resort. Donovan's got one right now. Donovan has one out in California. He's got an unplug resort. It's not the same concept of what I'm thinking of, because I'm thinking more island, beach, because I really want to introduce a native diet. Like, you should be, if you live in a climate, there's food for that climate. So the type of diet I want to introduce people to is a very tropical environment. So I want to do something tropical. So we might be in South America. We might be in Central America, right? There's plenty of land, you know, down there. We might be in Africa, you know, we might be in both. We might be in Florida, right? You know, so this is what I'm thinking about, you know, because I need my sugar cane juice and we need our coconuts, and I really want to have that. But again, you know, I want this to be a unplug resort. Like, there's no devices. We're not doing Twitter in Hotepistan. It's not what when you come to Hotepistan, you come in to unplug. Fuck all that shit. Come sit the fuck down and zen the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, just shut the fuck up. Quiet the mind. Declutter. Let go. You know? This is what Hotepistan is about. Fuck all these motherfucking grifters on TV and shit and all this shit going on. Take a second. I'm not saying we're going to forget it forever, but Hotepistan is going to have to be sectioned off, right? There's going to have to be a device center or a part of Hotepistan that has devices and a part that's completely unplugged, right? So this is where my mind is for Hotepistan. You know, we got to let this shit go at some point. And then, right? Like, so just spitballing here, I just got this idea just now, right? Like 7 days on, 7 days off, right? Alternating days, right? Alternating every other day, right? These things carry magical powers, especially when you start getting away from all the Wi-Fi and radiation of the devices, right? So leaving that's why I said we need more like a quarantine of the devices and the Wi-Fi and all of that shit, so that we can go be on nature's frequency. And the funny thing is, when you like alternate days, is you get to recalibrate. So when you come back to that environment, that, you know, office grind environment, you are renewed and refreshed, and your creativity is, you know. So yeah, this is where I began. I wanted to help my family. I'm like, yo, get the fuck off the device. Like, it's fucking killing you. You know, leave that shit alone. It's not healthy. So I wanted to kidnap my family and make them basically unplug them. This is where Hotepistan came from. I want to unplug my family. You know? And it's just like little cousins. Like, you know what killed me was, I forget where I was, but it was about 4 kids, you know. I'm at a family function. I think it might have been like the family reunion. And they were all sitting next to each other, and all of them are on their phones. And I walked up to them. I'm like, yo, y'all corny. And they looked up at me like, wow. I'm like, look at y'all just sitting here on y'all devices. Y'all got each other to talk to, and you on your devices. Probably texting each other back and forth the dumb shit you looking at. And they started laughing because that's what they doing. I'm like, that shit corny, yo. I'm like, yo, put them phones away. Go have fun, yo. And they put their phones down and started laughing and talking and shit. And then they, like, you know, got out of that. But that's what happens when you use those devices. It fucking zaps you into a whole new world, like a trance. So, you know, when you begin to look at it, you're like hypnotized, right? You're like in this trance. It's insane. Oh, that's a nasty combination. What the fuck? Damn. Oh, damn. Hitting the night. The night is loose. Oh, that's a nasty move. I know that Russian lady probably found that combination. She's nasty. You know, but yeah, like the kids just sitting down and hanging out together on the phone. It's so weird to me. So, yeah. Are you guys with that? Does that mangoes and plantain? Word. Just make sure Hotepistan is on a mountaintop. We're gonna have the mountaintop bunker. Mountaintop bunker, helipad. We're gonna have a helipad or a couple of helipads because we want to be able to get the fuck up out of there in case they try to hit us with the weather weapon. So we're gonna have like evacuation exercises and shit like that.
Murphy's Law Rescue.
And then we're gonna fly to our other bunkers. Yeah, we got this whole shit planned out. Goldstein.
I don't normally do this, bro, but there's being charges levied in your direction.
For what?
You're gonna have to consult with Sonny Johnson on this one. But she's the one who is levying the charges.
For what?
And she's appealing to Unc to take you to court. And I believe that this is a direct attempt to sully the RICO case. I'm on record right now saying this is a direct attempt and assault on the RICO case by Unc and his cronies.
We throwing Sonny ass in the RICO too. Shit, I don't give a fuck. They all going in the RICO. Sonny ass going in the RICO too. We do a whole live investigation. The more the merrier.
These allegations Sonny are levying are a distraction.
It's a distraction.
We must remain focused and steadfast in our attempts to bring down this criminal empire that Unc has been propagating for at least the last year and a half.
Oof, a year and a half.
That's it. I'm out.
Appreciate you. Listen. Sonny in the RICO? Please don't tell me that's true. Please don't tell me that's true. I don't want to throw Sonny in the RICO. I don't want to do it. But I will if I have to. This is crazy. It's a cold world. Listen, this is Hotepistan. There is no liberalism in Hotepistan. We have a zero tolerance policy, okay? Y'all niggas back in the weirdos? Nope. RICO, all of y'all. All of y'all, RICO. I want to take down the whole syndicate. This is egregious. Spotlight said the Hotep Civil War. Bro, this is ugly. This is nasty work. I'm with Sonny and Unc. Y'all defending the retard just because he smacked what could be a trans. Damn. Carlos going into RICO too? No, not Carlos. Carlos, man, I don't want to have to do it to you. I had to throw you in the RICO as well, man. Oh, see, it's a whole conspiracy. That's what helps to make the RICO. When I present the case, y'all really gonna go down with Unc? All right, fuck it. Y'all all gonna go down with Unc. Because the evidence I got on Unc, I don't even want to preview it. I'll preview some shit. I don't even want to preview it. Oh, it's nasty work. Goldstein brought his ass up on charges. Carlos in the chat. Oh, man, it's ugly out here. Let me check on the drudge before I get out of here. I want to get out of here early so I could relax and unwind before the show tonight. Trump trial judge, what? Scolds media, 2 George dismissed. Don violates gag 7 more times. All right, and the usual. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I be talking about. Let's type in migrant. You know what that sound is? That's called an error when you type in migrant on the Drudge Report. This is what's wrong with the world. Immigration. No, not even immigration. Okay. Border. What else should I try? Illegal. Passport. Mexican. Guinea. Yo. What else could we type in here? Where else did these people come from? Honduras. Haiti.
Call from
Strong Dad.
Strong Dad, what up, yo?
Unc is guilty. this nigga's forever guilty. This, you know what? I love Unc. I really do. I really do. But you know what? Every time he gets a chance to hate on a black man or a black woman, he will take it.
He will take it.
He will take it.
He will take it.
He will look for any argument, weak or strong, to take it. You remember when he wasn't gassing Sha'Carri, right? He was instantly hating on Sha'Carri.
Instantly.
But then all of a sudden, he was protective of this mediocre, kind of trans-looking white woman.
Facts.
This nigga is guilty, and anyone who defends him is guilty by proxy. And this is what I think needs to happen. You know, me and my best friend, we've always had this philosophy that some people, they need to spend time in actual prison so that they can understand the world better. So I feel like the charges should be at least a 4-year sentence. All right.
Damn.
In medium security prison. As a normal,
what does he
nigga,
have access to? What is in the medium? What does he have access to?
He has access to whatever JPay a nigga sends him. First of all, okay. So if he ain't getting no money on the books, he ain't getting it on the books. And then the medium, and not like a DOC medium, a private prison medium.
Oh, damn.
A private medium. At least where I'm at. I don't know about where Rudy and Goldstein were at, but here in Colorado, private security mediums are essentially maximums.
Yeah.
People get killed in there, all sorts of stuff that happens in there, and the guards, they're not police. They're just normal citizens. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild in there. That's where he has to go. He has to go to a place where people can hold stock on him as a human being, hold physical cash stock on him. That's where him and all his associates have to go. They got to spend 4 years there. They got to survive. They got to come out better. They can't come out affiliated. They can't come out tatted up. They have to come out. Exactly. They got to go in there and they got to change their ways no matter what. They have, and I'm talking like programs, you know what I'm saying? And these programs, they're going to count
Lauren
for us.
said one of these programs is they got to turn big rocks into little rocks. Facts.
That's, fact. Unc has to work out with nothing but barbells and dumbbells the entire time. He's not even allowed to look at a kettlebell. He's not even allowed to look at a kettlebell. And
Carlos said he said he got 50 on Unc's books. Damn.
That's fine. That's fine. $50 don't go far. $50 don't go far. Not anymore, play. I hate to break it to you. Not when I was there and not now. I'm talking like, we can send them in there, with maybe like $100 on the books. And it will be fair for, like the yearly and monthly packages, you know what I'm saying? We send them like some, like the snacks and all the stuff. Ghosty know what I'm talking about, the access packages that niggas be fighting over. We'll send them that, keep them fed, you know what I mean? But they have to do some time. They got to do some time.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we gonna see. We gonna put it all together. We gonna put sentences right along with the case. Don't worry. We gonna put it all together.
Get your roast ready. Get your roast ready.
All right, yo.
All right, Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. Lord Jesus. We gonna build the Rico. Haiti. What else can we type in here, yo? They have nothing about. All right, let's type in New York. This is what we get. New York. And it takes you to New York Magazine. Taylor Swift. Hey, yo. They are shot out. Damn, somebody said Matt Drudge rolling over in his grave. Listen, it's ugly out here. Crisis. It's not, I guess it's not here. But what else can I can't, there's nothing else to search, right? There's nothing else to search. I'm going to type in hotels, because don't they get like hotels or some shit like that? Flights. Hold on, I spelled it wrong. Nope. Hotels. This is crazy. Park. So what do you have to offer me, Drudge? What exactly do you have to offer me? Let's see. Trump shit, Kennedy family, Biden, RFK, Ukraine, Republicans, blue state, civil war, Tarantino. All right, so there's absolutely nothing in the left column. We read left to right. That means important shit's supposed to be to the left. That means there's they probably put the important shit to the right. All right, so let's go to the right instead. Because they communists do shit backwards. 2 hunters become first Americans to die from zombie deer disease. What the fuck? Argentina bombshell as Malay submits request to join NATO.
This a real Hotep brother.
Of course he's gonna join NATO. Malay is with the West. Hotep's been told you.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, the real-time deepfake romance scams have arrived. This story, I think they were talking about earlier, is like, some company made $10,000 off of, having a fake AI friend. Dudes were like signing up to talk to like AI bimbos. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I don't even want to read that shit. Airline executives predict record summer. Meteorologist warns of weather wars between countries. Oh, here we go. Didn't I tell you the real shit is to the right?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Didn't I tell you the real shit is to the right? There you go right there. They finally talking about it. Weather wars between countries. There you go. See how they slick they are? You gotta watch these devils. They put the real shit to the right, knowing you gonna look to the left first. So you gotta look to the right. When they look left, you look right. All right, here we go. Let's see. Meteorologist has warned of potential weather wars between countries if cloud seeding gets out of hand. Shout out to Dubai. Shout out to Dubai. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, wait, it's right here. The comments follow torrential rain in Dubai, the UAE, which caused extreme flooding. The downpour, which began Monday, brought widespread disruption, closing schools, flooding homes, and delaying travel. More than 142 millimeters of rain fell in the city in just 24 hours, equivalent to at least last year's worth of rain for the region. So the amount of rain, correct me if I'm wrong, but the amount of rain that they got in one day was more than they got for a whole year. Now, you know who this weather weapon was for. Okay. In recent days, there have been theories that the torrential rain was caused by cloud seeding when planes inject clouds with chemicals sparking precipitation. The practice was introduced in the 1940s and is now only used in areas with little rainfall, such as the UAE. But the experts can't agree whether cloud seeding was responsible for this case and has caused some to debate in the weather community. Johann Jaques, a senior meteorologist at environmental technology company Kisters, believes there could be unintended consequences when technology is used to alter the weather. No duh. He even thinks there could be diplomatic consequences and subsequent weather wars. Cloud seeding aims to enhance. All right, we all know what cloud seeding is. He says the Dubai floods. Actually, this is from him. So let's see what he says. Cloud seeding aims to enhance and accelerate the precipitation process, especially in areas which have seen not any rain over a long time, such intense precipitation can lead to infiltration, excess flow with potential flash floods. As a result, the Dubai floods act as a stark warning of the unintended consequences we can unleash when we use technology to alter the weather. Additionally, we have little control over the aftermath of cloud seeding. Where exactly is it going to be raining effectively? Using techniques such as cloud seeding to bring much needed rainfall in one area can cause flash floods and droughts in another. There's no evidence to suggest that these rains were caused by cloud seeding. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Okay. Anytime we interfere with natural precipitation patterns, we set off a chain of events that we have little control over. While there is a lot we know, there is still a lot we don't, and there are still plenty of gaps in our understanding of these complex weather systems. Interference with our weather also raises all kinds of ethical questions, as changing the weather in one country could lead to perhaps unintended yet catastrophic impacts in another. After all, the weather does not recognize intentional borders. If we're not careful, unrestrained use of this technology could end up causing diplomatic instabilities with neighboring countries, engaging in tit-for-tat weather wars. It is likely that extreme weather, such as the downpour in Dubai, is worsened by climate change. Here they go, plugging their bullshit in here. Global warming is making weather patterns unpredictable, meaning typically dry places like Dubai are seeing more rain. And so the whole article is telling you how cloud seeding might be an issue. Here they go. Oh, it's climate change. It ain't climate change. It's y'all changing the climate.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Fucking climate change. Stop changing the climate. Fucking shit. Anyway. Widespread 911 outages in 4 states. Inside Amazon's secret operation to gather intel on rivals. Damn. China lobbies Congress behind closed doors on TikTok. I gotta show you some shit too. Actually, I'm not gonna show it to you today because I'm still cooking it. Divest or ban vote nears. What is this? Oh, the TikTok shit. Crypto traders manipulation trial heads to jury. Let's see what this is about. Federal jurors in New York heard sharply contrasting arguments on whether a trader manipulated the Mango Markets cryptocurrency exchange to steal $110 million or executed a perfectly legal strategy that was permissible under the rules of the platform. So it says prosecutors wrapped up their trial of Avi Eisenberg. Don't y'all start. 28 years old. By arguing Wednesday, he used fake trades of Mango's token, known as Mango, to manipulate futures contracts on October 11, 2022, which boosted the value of swaps by 1,300% in 20 minutes. He then allegedly stole platform assets by borrowing against those inflated contracts on the exchange. This was old-fashioned manipulation and fraud, Assistant U.S. Attorney Peter Davis said during closing arguments. He pumped up the price and lied so he could steal people's money. The trial, which began last week, is the first time. Come on, y'all. The trial, which began last week, is the first time a U.S. jury. They just smart, yo. They just really smart, man. I can't. Let's just leave this alone. Let's leave that story alone. Let's go back, yo. Why'd I even click on that, yo? Why'd I even click on that shit? Oh my God. El Chapo's sons team up with FBI to catch white supremacists, Ghostface gangster. Shout out to El Chapo. Get his ass off the streets.
Hotep.
Get all these white supremacists off the street, man. I'm with that. Tired of these race grifters, man. Lock them all up. Hotep is staying forever. The never-ending Young Thug trial that could reshape hip-hop. Free Young Thug. Lana Del Rey calls out. Lana Del Rey calls out tour manager for quitting days before Coachella. Damn. Brazil's proposal to tax super rich gains momentum. Oh man, amid G20. So they're going to raising taxes out there. Doctors on high alert as mystery flu similar to COVID leaves people critically ill. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They weren't trained to do that shit. They weren't trained to allow the body to heal itself. They're trained to heal the body or help the body heal the health. Yeah, they don't get it. They'll get it later. Yeah. So that's the Drudge. Let's check the trends just to make sure, we swept the floor clean. Swept the floor clean. Tonight I'm going full D-Gen. I don't know what I'm going to cook up for tonight, but I'm going to cook up something tonight. Wait, did I just see Sonny my mentions? Notice the Hotepistan. Oh shit, here we go. Notice the Hotepistan. This is a betrayal of all Hotep principles pertaining to females, tattoos, weed smoking, promiscuous behavior, rap music instead of soul. Uncle Hotep, take this to court. Oh, they trying to charge me. All right, so look. So Nerd tweeted this, right? And it's Sexy Red in the car. He said she flipped the cup lid upside down to make it an ashtray. That's hard. She just gained a few more points with me. So you see right here, she's got her cup, but she took the cup. It's like a, 7-Eleven cup. And she took the top off, flipped it upside down. Now it's an ashtray. That's called etiquette. That's called feminine behavior.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It's called femininity. If you're going to smoke, don't be dusty about it. You can't be dusty about it. Can't be dusty about it. Sonny be watching the show. Shout out to Sonny. Yeah, we not guilty. Come on, we not guilty. So I responded. I said, I stand on this. I said, she the realest. And as a Hotep, I stand on this. In Hotepistan, we require one thing from everybody, because, she's right. I don't like tattoos. I don't like women who smoke weed. I don't like women who have promiscuous behavior. And I don't even like women that like rap music. You need to like R&B or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can like some rap music, but you can't be listening to Jeezy or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So these are all no's for me, right? However, Hotepistan requires one thing. We need you to be yourself. We could fix you after the fact. We could fix the tattoos. We could fix the weed smoking. We could fix the promiscuous behavior. We could work with Sexy Red, because Sexy Red stand on business.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Stand on business. See, I stand by black folks. Even in our degeneracy, I stand with black folks. Even our degeneracy, I stand with black folks. I'm not like Uncle Hotep. I don't look for... He gonna say she's CIA. And then Curtis Goon had to correct him. He's like, no, she's not CIA. She's just a useful idiot. And that's true. And I'm not calling her an idiot because I love Sexy Red. I would never want to call her an idiot and disrespect her like that. But in the way that the term useful idiot is used, that's what they like to do is they'll just push you in the algorithm to specific people. You know what I'm saying? And at specific times and specific moments, they won't highlight some of the other stuff Sexy Red to do. They'll cherry pick and say, let's blow this up out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? So we know how she could be used without even knowing it. But that's why we got a home for her in Hotepistan. We are a benevolent people. We are a strict people, but we are a benevolent people. She's smoking weed. This the same shit the white man locked us up for. Put us in handcuffs. In orange jumpsuits for a plant. This is called freedom right here. Harriet Tubman got niggas through the Underground Railroad just for us to be this free. This is American. Uncle Hotep say he love America. This is America right here. This is what America looks like. This is the dream. This is the dream. I'm with the bonnet too. I don't know if niggas know that. I see people rumbling, talking about, oh, no bonnets outside the house, no bonnet outside the house. No. We need to make that a thing. When you see our women outside the house, you see a bonnet. We need to make that a thing. This queen is already well on her way. It's in her genes. It's instinctual for Sexy Red. It's instinctual to keep the head covered. Jay Pylon just said it. She keeping the head covered. That's respect. You see? People don't even see the subtle things that are Hotep in somebody. We could work with Sexy Red. They want you to take the bonnet off and expose your hair while their women cover their hair up. Their women wear wigs. Their women wear veils and like the nuns and all of that shit. This is biblical. Sexy Red is biblical.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You dig? Meanwhile, you got these motherfuckers, they exploiting their children. Got their babies saying the N-word. Exploiting their children, allegedly saying the N-word. Where was your comment on that? But Sexy Red can't just do her, mind her business? I'm with Sexy Red. I'm with Sexy Red. I'm all about Sexy Red. I fucks with Sexy Red. We could work with her. I could work with her. I can't work with these boule Negroes. It's the boule Negroes. Give me somebody from the streets all day. These university blacks, can't fuck with them.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Give me the hood. Give me the hood. I could work with the hood. The hood is ready. The hood is ripe. Because they not caught up in y'all bullshit. They not caught up in that liberal bullshit. And that's what we got. That's what we need. That's the mindset we need. The bonnet, the new hijab. Oh, there we go.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Jay Pylon just said it. The bonnet, the new hijab. He said, seeing the bonnet reminds me of my grandma and my aunties, and they were amazing women. I'm pro Bonte. I'm pro bonnet. There it is. That case is that's not a real case. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's not a real case. What's the 1 day chart on AOC? What's AOC doing? Let's see what AOC's doing. She's moving. What's the range on this move? What's the range on this move? We got a high of what? 14 and a low of 10. A little flux. It's a little bit of flux in there. It's a little flux in there. It's just, you see what it's doing. You see what it's doing. I'm gonna have to really get into these candles and wicks to really see what's going on here. But it's healthy. It looks really healthy though. That's what I can say. It looks really healthy. You don't see a lot of wicks. You see a lot of candles and not a lot of wicks. So this is good. I'm bullish on AOC. I'm gonna show the AOC community some love tonight, just because I just love the whole. I have that love-hate relationship with communism, and this is just so on brand for me. So there's the AOC chart. We traded meme coins. Shout out to Stacky. Shout out to Crypto Wendy, Yo, Crypto Blood, all the homies, Syscoin, you know, for just nourishing my journey. You know, because I come from the TradFi space and money and the stock market and, you know, traversing this crypto space, traversing the cryptoverse with the homies has just been really, really, really fun and eye-opening. I remember I had a chance to kick it with Patrick and he showed me how to use Midjourney. That was just really dope. But yeah, we got a really, really good ecosystem and family around us. And, you know, in this moon period that we're in, I'm right now in this period my body's in, like, I don't know about y'all, but last night I couldn't sleep. It just wasn't happening. I tried to go, I said my good nights and went to sleep or tried and got back up, and I didn't end up going to sleep till 3:30. But I knew it was astrological related. I knew I was in my moon phase. I got these moon phases and shit. And so in these moon phases, this one I'm in now, it makes me feel very appreciative. I'm in a very humble space at this moment. You know, it just makes me feel very, I just have a lot of gratitude to the team, to the fam, to the squad, to the chat. That's my intuition and everything is telling me be that in this time period. So, you know, I'm living it up. I'm living it up, man. We had some really great conversations this week. If you guys didn't watch the Crypto Blood episode, you just fucking missed out, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was so dope. That shit was a really, really dope conversation. If you guys didn't see that, it's just, you know, you just weren't ready for a really dope ass conversation. Jabari said, I had a super vivid dream last night. Must be a Libra thing. See what I'm saying? Something's going on with us at this time period. I don't know what it is, Jabari, but I don't try to reason it. I just neo feel matrix it. You know, I don't try to process it in my brain. I just vibe and just, you know, surf the flow. You know what I'm saying? I really like this consolidation on AOC though. I really like this consolidation because to me, it says it's about to pop. I don't know if it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go down. I'm hoping to go up. I'm hoping and wishing it goes up. Because if we can get this up to what Tucker and Bowden is, woo! Let me tell you. Hold on, let me check on my bot. See if I made any money while I was here. Where is it? Let's refresh. All right, still up 20%. All right, this is one of my long holds though. That's the one I showed you earlier. That's one of my longs. So I'm not even gonna put or did I put an option? Did I put a limit on this? Oh no, I did. Okay. I was about to say, because normally I put a limit on it. Yeah, I got a limit on it. Just in case, right? You always want to have a limit on it just in case some shit happens. But I got a limit on it. You want to be able to take advantage just in case this shit pop. So you set a nice high limit. Because you don't want to miss out on a pop. Sometimes that shit'll pop and then come back down, and you gotta wait. So you might as well just sell some at that top and then DCAN do the trade later and just reproduce your long with the holdings, current holdings. Anyway, I got another buy trigger that hasn't gone off yet. Let me take a look at why this hasn't gone off yet. What is going on with Geopolitical? This isn't one of my recommended plays. Actually, no, this is one of my recommended plays. I don't think it is, but it could be. It definitely qualifies somewhat as one. So we got 6.4 mil volume. 6.4 mil volume on a 24-hour. That's insane. Let's see. So my order was what? Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh man. Oh man, I missed it. Oh, I'm so sick. I missed it by a penny. I missed it by a fucking penny. And I saw that number earlier too. I missed it by a penny. How much money did I just miss out on? Oh man, I'm sick. Oh man, I think I'm about to throw up. No, I'm not. Actually, I don't feel that bad. I only missed out on 20% gains. Only 20%. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Do I think I could? I don't think I can get a trade in on this. I gotta reset my position. I'm gonna have to reset the position. I'm gonna have to cancel that one. Nah. I should just stick with that one and just say fuck it. If it hits it, I get it. Because it's a decent position. It just didn't trigger today. But I want to long it, so what's the 1 hour length? I have to figure this one out. But I didn't get in on it. Damn. Did y'all get in on it? Pause. Hate when you miss the bottoms, right? Yeah. Damn. Shit didn't trigger. Motherfucker. By a penny. A penny? And I looked at the previous penny and I changed it. Should have went with my first mind. You know, lessons we learn. The lessons we learn, right? Always stick with your first mind. All right, I'm about to get out of here. Enjoy some chess. Get something to eat. Come back tonight, 8 p.m. Uncle Hotep. He might be going to Hotep Court. Uncle Hotep might be going to Hotep Court tonight. So look out, because a lot of evidence been coming in. Shout out to my super chatters, Kamar Daniel, Jay Pylon, K, Rudy the Vet Russo, and Jabari Judah. Moses was the OG weather manipulator. That nigga gonna stay on with the Tanakh. Now I appreciate y'all, man. Successful week this week. So I'll see y'all tonight, man. Be well, stay merry. Tell somebody in your family that you love them. And as always, Hotep and Bill.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan,